Well, first of all, thank you. It's an honor to be invited on this call today. I've had the privilege of being a part of Synergy Worldwide for 26 years this February, and I couldn't be more excited about the company and where it's going than I am today. And Kath put some slides together for me that we'll talk about in about 15 minutes. That's really remarkable, showing the growth really in the trends in the environment. Anyways, I just want to thank everyone for the last event in Slovenia. It was incredible. I've never seen such excitement and passion and growth in 1 month. It was incredible. I also want to thank the corporate staff that was there that helped us so much in putting off that special event. And obviously, you know who you are, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a special time of year for me. But what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about opportunity and what it means. I've been a part of so many special companies, but nothing as exciting and legacy leaving as Synergy Worldwide. When you look at a business, each of you must consider 5 key components. You need to know who the company is, what their character is, what their mission statement is, how long they've been in business. So we just had an incredible event in Slovenia. We've had incredible events in the United Kingdom. I know Mads and that team up in Norway. I know that Kadi and Eric in Finland. And we've just really seen amazing growth. I mean, we just came off unbelievable, unprecedented growth in November. I was blown away by how many people took me up on the 1,000 CV challenge. And I was even more blown away how many actually hit it. So congratulations to all of you. I think opportunity, when we look at opportunity, we look at Nature Sunshine and Synergy, and we ask the question, who are these guys? Who are these companies? When you have over 70 years experience, you're debt-free, you're publicly traded, and you have the #1 nutritional supplements in the world, that's who we are. Quality, integrity, and service. So when we look at Synergy and Nature Sunshine, it's a rock star company. It really is. I feel privileged to be a part of it. When we look at the products that we render, they're the best in the world. And I'm not saying that as the founder of the company. I'm saying that based on real science and real facts. So you take Pro-arginine for just one product, and it's got to be close to $1 billion in revenue. Just that product over the last, since 2004. That's a guess, but that's something I feel strongly about. We talk about the microbiome of the gut. We talk about immunity. We talk about all these different valuable products that cover from the brain to the big toe, which is what I've shared since I started Synergy. I believe that when you look at the third basic element of business, it's trends. Do those trends support those products and services? And I want Kath to pull up a couple of slides that she prepared for me that are incredible. The first one talks about the growth in Europe. And I can't see the screen, but I know that it was over 7% per year in nutritional supplementation and the growth in just the European Union. And that's remarkable. I think that if you go through each of those stats, and I'll let the translators read those, that tells you what kind of a business we're a part of and where we're going. Why are these stats so important? Because we're not trying to sell typewriters in an iPad world. We're not trying to sell echinacea in a multifaceted, multi-purpose product world. We're trying to take the greatest and latest technologies, blend them together to impact human health better than anything that we can possibly dream of. Perfect. And you can see on this second slide, we're talking about youngsters, right? We're talking about fitness. We're talking about supplements and the supplement industry. We're talking about Europe becoming more health conscious, as is America, as is in Japan, as in Korea, and everywhere around the world. Ever since COVID, people have taken a very, very serious approach to nutrition. That the field is white, all ready to harvest, right? It's all ready to harvest. And we happen to have the very best products to deliver to humanity on the earth today. I truly, truly believe that. If I were to open up this call to personal testimony. I promise you, I don't know how many people are on this call, but dozens and dozens of hands would go up with a personal testimony of what these products have done for them. So we've talked about the company. It's rock solid. It's not on trial. We've talked about these products and services we render. We've talked about the trends that support these products and will support them more and more and more into the future, because this is the biggest growing trend in the world. So now let's talk about one of the greatest products in the world, and that is our compensation plan. The dual linear mega match compensation plan has been tried and tested for over 25 years and has created more residual success than anything I've ever witnessed per capita of volume in my life. So the company's not on trial, the products aren't on trial, the trends are absolutely in our favor, and our compensation plan will set you free like never before if you choose to make that decision. And just recently in Slovenia, I felt that so strongly with the Croatians, the Slovenians, the Austrians, the Germans, the people from the United Kingdom that came over. It was incredible. Italy, everywhere. It was so incredible to see the passion and the fight and the acceptance of challenges. And I know exactly where that's going to put them going into 2025. I've had 25 years of personal data witnessing these movements, and I've never seen the movement like I'm feeling right now in Europe for many, many years. So when you're part of a company that has all 5 converging factors, right, all coming together at the exact moment, that's called a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And when you have a company that in 25 years has not changed its philosophy of teaching people to serve others and do it well, and to be able to live, love, learn, and leave a legacy, there's just nothing I can think of more valuable in your own personal life than Synergy Worldwide. So as I look at each individual beautiful face on this call today, I would say to you, start today with the end in mind. Begin today with the end in mind. Know exactly where you're going to be in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 2 years. Visualize the pin level you'll hit in 3 months, the pin level you'll hit in 6 months, 9 months, and 2 years. See it and execute on it. Remember, this is a business, and you're the CEO of your business. You make the decision if you're working 30 minutes today or 20 hours today. And I can assure you, if you're not putting in the time, you're not going to get the result. On the contrary, I can promise you that if you're willing to learn, grow, and develop, put in the time and focus your attention on that business you're responsible for, you will bless your life, your family's life, and decades and generations to come. This is my very favorite time of year. 1, because I'm a snowmobile addict, and 2, because I love Christmas, and I love giving, and I love seeing beautiful people spend time with their families, etc. But make no mistake, this is not the time to take off on vacation. Right now is the time to give Synergy the gift for everyone is right now. These next 2 weeks are everything, preparing you for your New Year's resolutions and preparing you for the success of 2025. Because I can promise you, just speaking from live event in Slovenia, people were swimming because they know the wave is coming. They're swimming very, very hard. Why? Because they want to catch that wave. And they don't want to ride it for 10 feet. They want to ride it for 2 miles. And that's exactly where we are today. If you think about it, you have every weapon for good in your arsenal. You have products that people may not want, but they absolutely need. They have the best and most forgiving and most justified return policy in the industry. They have zero risk. They only have a decision, and that decision is, do I become a customer and change my life forever? Or do I build a massive business and change decades for my family? And it really comes down to that choice. And personally, I love customers, but boy, do I get wildly crazy to help team members. People that want to go and build a business and do it the right way with ethics and integrity, and to absolutely establish a residual income like never before. I truly believe, and I believe that the leaders on this call, those I speak to regularly, believe as well, that 2025 is a stamp and a brand on Synergy like never before. Like any business, we've had many challenges, many struggles, but we've also had many triumphs. And like any business, I don't care what business it is. I own a self-storage company. I own auto body businesses. And if you don't think I have daily challenges, massive challenges, you're crazy. But for the first time in my Synergy career in Slovenia, amongst all of you, I never heard one complaint, not one, about the back-end system or signing somebody up or anything. Not one. That was like, are you kidding me? I thought, wow, we're on our way. And with that being said, seeing the passion and the delivery from each of those leaders those last 2 weeks after I left Slovenia, and feeling it and witnessing it and having people email me and Instagram me and say, I hit my 1,000 CV challenge, you owe me a gift. I hit this, I hit that, I hit this. That is what fired me up. And that is what tells me we're on our way to branding ourselves in 2025. We have the right leadership in place. We have the right corporate backing in place. We have the right people that have the right integrity to take this company to a whole new world. And you know what's cool about it? You get to be a part of that ride. You get to say, I was a big part of that success. And most importantly, you get to change your life and your family's life. For 25 years and about 10 months, I have experienced every emotion, every joy, every pain, every suffering, every gladness that you could ever dream of. And I am grateful for every single one of those moments, because those are the moments that define you as a human being. Those are the moments that create your character. Those are the moments that make you a certified champion rock star. And if I had to bet my house, my businesses, everything I had on Synergy Worldwide Europe in 2025, I'd bet it all, everything, because I know the character of our leadership. I know that they're putting in duplication practices. I know that they're doing the things that are necessary to win. And I felt it. I seen it. I completely can testify of it because I was there watching it. And it was meeting after meeting and one-on-one after one-on-one. And it reminded me of 1999 in Japan, when I would go into a hotel at 9 a.m. and leave there at midnight, tired, run down, overworked, and yet absolutely rewarded at the most highest levels you could ever dream of. And it was because of those markets in Japan and Korea that gave us the opportunity to now be in these beautiful markets in Europe. So we have a responsibility in Europe to give back so that we can give other markets that same opportunity in the future. I don't think Synergy's ever been more poised for success than it is today. I truly mean that. I believe that the corporate infrastructure, the corporate GMs on the ground in Europe, you beautiful people that care about this company, that have passion about this company, that believe in these products as much as I do, that help execute this company and this compensation plan the way that I want it done, is remarkable. So I want to close with this thought. When you look at the convergence of forces, right, there is no argument who Nature, Sunshine, and Synergy is. It's zero argument. The Hughes Center for Innovation and Excellence, clinical studies, 30 biochemists, scientists, and doctors. Look, blah, 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 blah. There is no arguing, right? There is no arguing about our products. Zero. Impossible. The best greens, the best beets, the best pro-arginine, the best L-arginine, the best everything, the best microbiome kit. And we'll put it up against anybody, anywhere, and twice on Sunday. I'll debate anybody in the world on our products, and they don't want to show up to that meeting because they will lose. And if I can't do it, then I'll have Michael do it. If Michael can't do it, I'll have health sciences do it. And we'll just keep going until we can prove without a shadow of a doubt, we're the best in the world at what we deliver. The trends, guys, Kath put 2 beautiful slides together. Those are real. That's real documented information. We're talking about 7% growth year over year over year in the health supplement industry. And I believe that that is understated. I believe that it's going to be in the hyper-growth markets of 10%. And the reason I believe that is because of what people learned during COVID. They learned valuable lessons that it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. And so the trends are screaming in our favor. When we look at the compensation plan, Synergy's dual linear mega match, think about being able to sponsor and partner with the very people you love, care, and adore the most in this world. They're like-minded and match their income 100% of basic bonus. Are you kidding me right now? Seriously, are you kidding me? You're telling me I can sponsor 5 of the most amazing business partners I want to work with in my life and match their freaking income dollar for dollar by serving them? Come on. That's what we have, folks. That's what we have. We have the greatest compensation plan ever written. Now, we have people on this call today that have been, I wish we could raise hands, but I know Mods and Eric and Kate and Paul and Bart and Rudy and Diane and many others that have been with me many years have made millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars in residual income. It's not on trial. It's the greatest compensation plan ever written. And it will continue to be as long as we serve others. Let me say that again. It will continue to be as long as we serve others and help them get what they want. That's the fact, right? And let's just talk about the last convergence of forces that we really blew past. Timing. Let's think about this for a minute. The World Economic Forum, the world that we live in, has changed drastically in the last 4 years. It's about to change drastically in the next 4 years. I can promise you that. And if we choose to be in front of those positive changes over the next 4 years, we're going to put ourselves in position financially to take care of our families for decades and decades and decades to come. And isn't that really what Synergy is all about? Health, wealth, and wisdom. Isn't that really what it's about? Making your lives healthier, making your pocketbooks fatter, and making your wisdom and experience with others much better, so that we can break down all differences of opinion, religious beliefs, race, education, that we can actually just be one family? Let me close by talking about the family. The family is the greatest and strongest entity in the world. I have 5 brothers, all in competing companies. 5, except for Joel. He's in Synergy. The others are in competing companies, either on the corporate side or team member side. And let me tell you something. There's nobody I would take a bullet for faster than any one of my brothers. Nobody. Other than my wife, my children, and my grandchildren. There is nobody. And my mother, right? There's the same effect in Synergy worldwide. I want to do these calls, and I want to be in your presence, because I would take a bullet for you as well, because you're building the very thing that I created. You're building the legacy of this beautiful company and making this beautiful company what it is today. I had many years of concern after COVID, just seeing the challenges, the trials, the tribulations. But after going to Slovenia, seeing the heartbeats of the people, feeling the heartbeats of the people, challenging those people, seeing them hit those challenges in every facet, told me that without a doubt, 2025 will be the greatest year in Synergy Europe. People have reached out to me that I've never met, that I've never, ever heard of. These are people that are absolutely, positively, totally engaged in our products and services. These are influencers, these are athletes, these are people all over Europe for the first time that I feel are knocking on our door like never before, and we haven't even hit critical mass and momentum. That's going to be an individual market hitting $4 million a month in revenue, and that's going to explode across all of Europe. That's a fact. It's happened in every company I've ever looked at and ever studied in my life in a marketplace. If we hit 4 million a month, we'll go to 40 million. And here's the crazy thing. The United Kingdom, right? England, Scotland, Wales, all those beautiful Ireland, that's a market. But it's so close in Europe. Everything's so close in Europe that when Austria and Germany start that momentum, that blows out all across Europe. When Norway and Finland and the Scandinavian markets start to grow, that starts messaging down all through Europe. It's a different mindset. And that's what gives me so much dadgum excitement, is we're on the cusp of absolute explosion. I want you to all know that I love you dearly. I truly do. I do because you're a part of the company I founded. You're putting your heart and soul and energy into building my dream and your dream. And hopefully everybody in your team members' dreams in your organization. Because I can assure you, if you serve those you love the most and you get them what they want, you'll be blessed fivefold, tenfold, 100-fold based on how many people you sponsor. For me, it's a Merry Christmas, right? For many of you, it's a Happy Hanukkah. For many of you, it's Happy Holidays. But the main message is that I love all of you. And I want to see you succeed at the highest level. And we will be here for you day and night. That's a fact. Nobody's ever asked me to be on a call that I didn't get on, ever. And we're going to be moving. You know, we got the kickoffs in early January. We've got other meetings already scheduled with massive signups. And so I'm excited to see you all again very soon. God bless you all, and thank you so much. And I'll turn the call back to you, Kat.